What's up guys, it's Mason, and today we're going to be powder coating these leaf springs so they are already prepped and ready to go. What we did to prep these were we sandblasted them, we outgassed them, we sandblasted them again, and then we wiped them down. So now we're going to go ahead and put a primer on first, so let's go ahead and get after it. So we're going to be using our electron system here. We're going to make our KV probably 75, probably 20, because some of these parts have quite the Faraday on them. And then our cloud is going to be kind of just whatever we think looks good. We'll probably go a little less than that. But yeah, we're going to be using this fluidized hopper. We got a 1 pound hopper. So let's go ahead and spray it. So here's our parts after they all cooled down. You can see, it's kind of hard to see, but we got pretty good coverage in all the places that you need to worry about. So everything's looking good. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, we're missing a spring, and that's because we have it over here. Reason why is it actually fell coming out of the oven. So there's some damage there, some damage there. Looks a bit dirty here. You know, some little chips here and there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sand this down just with a little hand sander over here, and then we're probably going to reprime where it needs it. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to wipe it down with some denatured alcohol. Here we are, we're ready to reshoot this spring and some primer. I'm probably just going to primer where it needs it. Not everything, because I did put a pretty thin coat of primer because it sanded down pretty quick. Welded up our new little, hanging part contraption thing there. And then yeah, let's go ahead and put some zinc rich primer on. Our top leaf that we redid looks way better now. It is done out of the oven and cooled down, so now we're going to go ahead and spray our alien silver on it, so let's go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit the record button when I was spraying on the alien silver, but they turned out great, so I'm going to go ahead and show you them here. Here's all our pieces. So this is the alien silver. Can't really even see the metallic-y look in it, but they all look good. Faraday areas in there, inside there. Everything looks pretty good. So now we're going to go ahead and spray our Shimmer Candy Shamrock on. I added some of this stuff, White Sparkle Ultra, because I sprayed this before, and I think it might just be a little bit better if we have a little bit more sparkle in it. But I'm going to do one piece. I'm probably just going to do this main bottom leaf spring here, just to make sure I like how thick I'm putting it on, and to make sure I like how this is looking. So let's go ahead and do that. That first piece out of the oven and cooled down. You can see it's got quite a bit of flake. It's a quite pretty color. I'm really liking it. I like how I sprayed it. I like how heavy it is. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it looks pretty dang good. Now we're gonna go ahead and get these hung up on the rack, and we're gonna go ahead and powder coat these pieces. Here's all the pieces out of the oven and cooled down. You can see we have done with all 4 of our springs. So we have 2 here, our bottom one, and then our top one. You can see how pretty of a color this is. There's a lot of metal flake, which is good because I added it. You can see if you put a light on it. See how shiny it's going to be when you take it outside. We got our bumper plates, we got our spacers done. So all these spacers are going to sit in between the individual springs here. You can see the comparison to the old one. So we have all our new ones. We're about to put it back together, but that's what the old one looked like. But yeah, I'm still waiting on the bushings. So the bushings that are going to go in here on either end, and then there's bushings that go, not really bushing, but like little pads that go here to keep the metal from rubbing and scraping and all that sorts of stuff. So I'm still waiting on those, but then we'll be ready to go ahead and put it back together. And then I'll be ready to go ahead and stick it on the truck because I'm doing all the hardware. It's on the rack over there cooling down right now. But yeah, so I'm going to have another video. I'm going to go through a full step-by-step. So we're going to be taking this one basically from the truck. So it's going to be excluding the little brackets that hold it to the truck. But how it is right here, a full breakdown. So how to take it apart, you know, coat it, and put it back together. So all the prep and everything needed there. And I think a lot of guys will really like that video because it took me a while to figure out how to take it apart. And I'm sure it's going to take me a while to figure out how to put it back together, especially dealing with the bushings and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. If you're enjoying the build, make sure you subscribe, especially if you want to see that video of tearing apart that leaf spring there. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.